please welcome, for the first time to the mountain stage, LakeStreetDive.
Would it be true to say that I ordered you, or is it you that ordered me? I could say you are the only one I see, but I can't stop at 2 or 3. And I am afraid to leave you so, and I am too sober not to know that you may be my problem, not my love.
Larry Gross here, and with me, LakeStreetDive, all 4 of them, Mike, Rachel, Bridget, and this is a new CD, LakeStreetDive, if you can get a close-up on that, because it is a fine recording. How long is this particular band? Has it been 3 or 4 years? Any one of you can answer. Let me ask you first.
Yes.
How long has it been together, this group?
Have we been a band?
Yeah.
Oh, 7 years.
You met in college, right?
We met in college, yeah.
And that was at New England Conservatory of Music, so you were all students? And how did that happen? Who said, we're going to make? He did.
This guy.
He said, we're going to have a band. Oh, matter of fact, that's right. Yeah, it was going to be like a country punk, whatever, some kind of band.
Free country.
Coltrane verse in Loretta Lynn. There you go.
For the rest of our lives.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't want something to don't tell them not to put it on your publicity sheet unless you want idiots like me to ask you about it.
Exactly.
Because what do you think we're going to ask you? The one thing you don't want us to ask you.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Did you know each other, or was this like totally put an ad in the paper and whoever shows up?
We knew each other okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't friends, but we knew each other.
But you knew who you, and you knew that each of you, well, obviously serious music students, or you wouldn't be going to the school. You'd be doing something else.
Yeah, I knew Rachel from our freshman drumming class. We were always paired together because we were 2 girls in the jazz department.
Yep.
And so I only knew Rachel's drumming skills initially when the band started, which was weak, although they got better.
Talk to me at night with your voice so leave. What a joke, calling me darling. Think I like when you dress funny and make up funny. I never loved you, Henriette. I never liked my soul freaking.
But when I first heard Rachel sing, I was like astounded because it was just vastly, amazingly.
Well, she's a great singer.
Yeah,
There's no question.
She's a great drummer.
I'm sure I would have been impressed.
That's a pretty good drummer.
Yeah.
Sticking to singing.
I wanna tell you, and now's the time. I wanna tell you that you're gone to be mine. I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it.
So once you did get together and tried whatever it was your original idea was, how did it evolve into this group and the sound you have now?
It took years and a lot of pain.
How many years ago was that? It was a few years ago.
7 7 years
7
ago.
years ago, okay.
Yeah, because we weren't that good when we started. Mike named the group before we even played a note. And so it took us a while to sort of get on our feet and try a bunch of things out. And through a lot of trial and error, you know, we finally honed in on what we were good at.
I can't tell you how I feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it.
Is this CD kind of where you are now? You feel rather satisfied?
It's who we are,
This
for
gives you people a real picture
Yeah.
of what where you're headed, where you are now, and where you're headed.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
in some ways, we'd like people to think of it as our first CD. That's why we called it LakeStreetDive. Even
Yeah.
though we'd already put 2 CDs out before that, we
Yeah.
wanted this one to be like, okay, this is
That's-
what we
yeah.
are. We've arrived. We're LakeStreetDive now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening.